Well, just when I thought I was done, they pull me back in. Sorry, bad Godfather 3 reference there. I realized I forgot some other ways that are really good to be able to experience the left brain quieting down and the right brain kind of opening up, or the nonlinear thinking opening up and being in the present moment. And the obvious one I forgot was getting into your body. Activities like yoga or martial arts are two of the best ways to really, kind of emphasize that idea of what is your body, how's your body sense, how does it move? You don't want to move mechanically, you want to move fluidly. So it kind of helps you kind of get into that space and that flow of the present moment. And so that's definitely one of the best ways, is to just listen to your body and quiet down the brain and your voice. Just kidding. Of course, when you talk about getting into your body, I forgot one of the most obvious things to do is dance. Dance any way you want to. That wasn't a good example. But seriously, if you can find the music that really moves you and you really, really love, that is danceable, obviously, there's no better way to get into the present moment than to do that. And that is if you are in a place that you're comfortable. If you don't necessarily, if you're not comfortable dancing in public, I'm not advising you go, traumatize yourself. Dance at home. If you have little kids, they love to dance. So find the music that works for you. Find the place where you can do it, and really let yourself go, because it's a really great way to get into the flow of the present moment. Music's always moving in time, and you moving your body with it in time puts you right in that present moment. If you are comfortable dancing in public and you want to do something even bigger, if you don't already do this, is to find a drum circle and dance there. Because if that's music that you're not used to listening to, it's another way of really kind of infusing another experience, because you're not used to it. That really shakes you out of your comfort zone in terms of your brain and the automatic processes that are going. So not only do you learn how to move in a different way in time, but drum circles tend to emphasize music that repeats itself over a long period of time. Some people call it trance music, because essentially you're kind of quieting down your left brain. And it's not that you can't control yourself if you want to, but you're also able to let yourself go and be with the experience that you're feeling and enjoy that, and just let it rock. Rock's probably not the right term for that, but you get what I'm saying. The other thing you can do at a drum circle is join in, drum. You don't have to be a perfect, you don't have to carry perfect rhythm. You can just listen and let the rhythm take you over. Because it's, again, it's not a mental thing. It's a physical thing. And if you just just hold the beat, once you hear the beat, once you figure that, okay, that's what the beat is. Now, if you want to add something else to it, you can, because there's usually different rhythms that are going on all around you, and you can just kind of tune into one of those to join in and emphasize. It's better to, kind of like music, it's better to listen first and then play. You don't want to kind of you want to let your ego not try and take things over, and try and take over the drum circle. You want to be a part of the drum circle and just find out where you can contribute your part. And over time, it's just one of the most incredible experiences to get into the present moment, get into the flow, and just feel alive. The opposite of the drum circle is your dashboard. Just play some drums on your dashboard. Just, play along. Listen to the rhythm, let it take you over, and then just jam out with it. It's really easy. It's a lot of fun. If you're not carpooling, it's really easy to just tap your foot, or tap your finger on the steering wheel, whatever is safe to do. But feel the rhythm, feel the music, get into that music, get into that flow. It's always available to you whenever you listen to music, because music's just moving through time, and you joining in. It's like being on a raft on a river. Just get on the river and let it take you where it takes you. And what is dashboard drumming? It's play. It's all about play. It's not worrying about the results or the outcome. It's just doing the thing for the sake of doing. You play music. You can also play art. You can play any endeavor. I mean, think about when you're little kids, or you watch little kids, and their imaginations just go. They're just making up things. They're just make believe. They make believe that something exists, and they're spontaneous. Their imagination's just flowing because they're play. It's just for the sake of having fun. And you can do that in any endeavor, and that'll help you get to that present moment. So the reason why we want to create, one of the reasons why creating is so awesome is because we get to experience the present moment. So anything you want to do it with a sense of play. So obviously we can't always just pretend we're pirates and we're, sailing off to go, get some booty. So what we can do though is we can leverage other techniques that allow us to get into that flow and get into that spontaneous place where we're not judging. And one of the best ways for work endeavors for coming up with ideas is using Post-it notes. I think that for me it seems like when I use Post-it notes, I think a lot of people have found this valuable. Each idea can be written on a Post-it note and then move to the next one and the next one and the next one, and allows you to create and generate a lot of ideas very quickly and move on and kind of create this flow that puts you in the present moment and gets you to stop thinking, because the ones you were thinking about you've already got down. So now what's next? And it really lets you open up into that nonlinear space. This last exercise to get into the present moment is a little trickier. There's a method by Tom Bird, if you want to look him up. He's got this really cool writing method, and part of that includes the idea of writing so fast that you don't have time to think. And so the idea is, I think it's like 25 words a minute or something like that, where you're really, really speeding as quickly as possible and you just don't have time to judge. And that can be really hard physically to write that quickly and to just kind of let yourself go. I found it a little bit easier to actually work on a keyboard and just type, but with the text invisible, so basically white on white, and I can't see it, and take the autocorrect off as well. And that way you don't have to worry about spelling check and all that kind of stuff, and you can just go as quickly as possible. As fast as you're thinking, you can type as fast as you're thinking. And it really gets to that place where you're coming up with ideas that you never ever imagined you would. And it's a really weird method, but it works like a charm.